Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. It's time for us to kind of move towards our rants and our closings as we do every single week. We always like to make sure that everybody that's been kind of fellowshipping with us in the show has an opportunity to kind of say their piece at the end of the show. And of course, I want to go ahead and thank my man Aaron Turner for joining us tonight. Aaron Turner of the Aaron Turner Show. He, of course, can kind of share with us what the specifics of, you know, where his show and how we can find him and things of that sort. So, Aaron Turner, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Aaron Turner Show? What you got, brother?
Okay, the Aaron Turner Show airs every Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on 1011thefam.org. And as I said before, it's a talk show. We'll talk about politics, religion, relationships, you name it. We'll talk about it. Our goal is to entertain, educate, and empower. We also have Jay Grizzly, one of the co-hosts, Kristen Crawford, Nicole, Nikki B. Shout out to Nikki B. I'm on my way home, babe. So just hold tight.
So that's the same Nikki that's been hitting us up on the Facebook page. That's Mrs. AT.
Yeah, that's Mrs. AT.
That's what's up. What's up, Nikki? Hope you still listening, girl. It's good to meet you the other night. The first time Marcus J was able to hang out with you guys, the Aaron Turner Show, 101 The Fam. We appreciate the partnership that we got with your man Aaron Turner here. We got some stuff that we're looking to do together in the near future, and it's been a pleasure to have him here tonight. The crew of Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J was able to announce the fact that we're moving forward with our website here, Legacy Internet Radio, on the Aaron Turner Show Friday night. So we were honored to be able to do that. We thank Aaron for giving us the platform to do that. So thank you, brother, for doing that. And Nikki, thank you for listening, girl. Good to meet you, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon. It's time to go and talk to your main man, Jay Grizzly Green with Grizzly Stripes.
Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, I'm so happy for you guys. I've seen the show go from the beginning at that other place to now having your own website, having your own studio, aka the Den, having your own time slot, having the independence to do what y'all want to do. Good to see brothers getting it in like that. Y'all know what it is. Y'all can catch me every Friday co-hosting with Aaron Turner, like he said earlier. Of course, look out for big things from me on the stand-up side, on the internet radio side. Y'all know y'all want to hear straight from the horse's mouth from me. All the realness. You know, I just like to say the realness, because although these are my brothers, they don't give it to you like Grizzly do.
I don't want to give it to you.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Of course, we move around the room. We moved around the room, and we give everybody an opportunity to end the show and say whatever it is that they want to say. And of course, it's time for Carlton Banks to let us know why it's not unusual. What's up, brother?
You know what? All of us has gone through this at one time or another, and I just saw an article that was just hilarious. How many times have we gone home or tried to avoid our significant other because we done something stupid just to avoid getting yelled at, fussed at, anything? This dude done faked his own disappearance, his own kidnapping, so he can avoid the wrath of his girlfriend. Now that's a true what the hell. I thought Marcus would have found this one, but no, he ain't find this one. I ain't duct taping, handcuffing, or doing anything to myself to avoid being fussed at by my significant other. That's some crazy ish right there. That's too much. I mean, you gonna be gone for 2-3 days, handcuffed, duct tape, and you got people looking for you, all because you don't want to get fussed at by your girl. Man, go ahead and take the beating, man. Take that L for real. Jay say take that L. I mean, for real, you need to take it. His man card has been revoked for life. Okay, he going to jail. Why are you in jail? I ain't want to go home because my girl was going to beat me up. So you did what? I kidnapped myself. Man, you know what? Shoot yourself, all right? Go ahead and shoot yourself. That's my little rant. Jay, why are you wrapping me up? Shut up. Don't even get the mic. Stay over there in your corner.
I'll get you.
Man, go ahead before I get the gimp out on you.
I'm really not feeling the fussing at him across the room. It's kind of crazy to me, but it is what it is. It's par for the course when you're dealing with Carlton Banks. Big Rube, it's been a long time since we seen you, since we had an opportunity to get with you and have your moment that we affectionately like to call the smash. So Big Rube, go ahead, take it away, man.
Back for the first time on Legacy Internet Radio. It's Big Rube. It's a smash. It's time to get it in. You know, I've been gone for 2 weeks. Idiot's still hanging out though. And no, this isn't about Chris Brown. Surprisingly, he hasn't done anything in a while. It's like, but it's like 3 weeks. It's just 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure this week he'll come up with something. But real talk, it's amazing how different the East Coast is different from the left coast, especially in weather. And I mentioned it earlier. Went out to LA, went out to California. Sunny every day, 60, 65. I mean, damn near shorts weather. You know, every day, no rain, no clouds, no nothing. I mean, I could see the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, Orion's Belt, some stuff that somebody made. I mean, it was some of everything out there. It was beautiful. And I took a red eye back to Virginia. Well, yeah, I took a red eye back to Virginia because, you know, got to do it. I get to freaking Atlanta, Georgia. I left. It was nighttime. It was clear. Still 60. I get back here. It's 40 degrees and raining. You know, I kind of wanted to live out there because that way I don't have to deal with this. People freak out about rain over there. It don't stop here. You know, I say that to say this. People, regardless of where you're at, enjoy where you're at. Get in where you fit in and live where you're at. Because when it's all said and done, there's nothing like home. There's no place like home. Kick your feet 3 times if you want to go back home. But real talk, enjoy your home. Enjoy the people that you surround yourself with. And enjoy your family. Because regardless of how far you go away, you always know you got somebody back home waiting for you. Big Rube, smash, I'm out.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. It's Big Rube and the smash, man. It's good to have him back. You know, we were without him for 2 weeks in a row. And of course, you know, Big Rube, you know, being an integral part of the crew here of Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J. To not have him for 2 weeks in a row was definitely a challenge. You know, it's my main man and my sidekick and my partner. So glad to have him back. Glad to see him smashing. It's a good thing. Ain't no how to step it with Marcus J. Just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who was with us tonight. We got the official launch of Legacy Internet Radio. Legacy Internet Radio, one word, is officially launching tonight here, March 4th, 2013. It's Monday night. Our show is from 7 to 9 every single Monday. If you are interested in sponsoring our show, if you're interested in advertising on our website, please contact us at legacyinternetradio@gmail.com. We appreciate all the love that we're getting. We've got people from our old website who are listening to us on our current website. I want to thank all the people who listen to us tonight on the strength of Aaron Turner and 101 The Fam. We appreciate the partnership that we've been able to develop with him. I want to thank him for being here live in studio tonight. I want to thank Carlton Banks and Big Rube, my homeboys, for being with me tonight. Of course, Jay Grizzy Green. I want to thank Miss Tony for listening to us. That's my homie. We appreciate her for being a part of the crew and to be looking forward to having her back here real quick. Real soon. I want to thank Nikki for listening to us on the strength of Aaron Turner. My man Hakeem, thanks for listening. Steven was with us early on. My baby cuz Alicia was listening to us as well tonight. And if I missed anybody, my apologies. Charge it to the game and not my heart. I want to thank every single person who is down with Legacy Internet Radio. And I want to thank my crew for being with us tonight. So Marcus J, ain't no half stepping. It's about time for me to go through my rants and my closings, and let me go ahead and end up the show. And I want to start it off tonight. I mean, there's a lot going on with people kind of looking at you acting a certain kind of way and thinking that they're bigger than you and all of that kind of stuff. So I want to start it off with a little bit of a quote. Don't you look at me so smug and say I'm going bad. When you are to judge me in the life that I live, I know that I'm not perfect and that I don't claim to be. So before you point your fingers, be sure your hands are clean. That is the first line of the first song sung by the legendary prophet, poet, singer, and revolutionary Bob Marley. He was far from perfect. His philandering exploits were well documented, but he's more known for his worldwide good and not for his flaws. Folks choose not to judge him. That's Bob Marley, man, and that's the first line of the song Judge Not. And I wanted to start with that line because in 1962, as a 17-year-old, young Nesta Robert Marley understood what many today, 50 years later, still don't get. Judge not before you judge yourself. Judge not if you're not ready for judgment. Many of the things we see today in the media in large part are folks judging other folks. Many people use religion and spirituality and their faith as moral compasses in their gauge of other folks' business. Many are quick to point to the basic instructions before leaving Earth to justify their hatred of others, specifically same-sex couples. To those people, I point to you to Ecclesiastes 3:17, where it says, quote, God will judge both the righteous man and the wicked man, end quote. Now, we know that everyone will have their own interpretations of the so-called holy books, but I don't know how one can interpret that any other way than what it says. So what do we do? Choose when it applies? Do we place our own morality or another and insist that they live upon our set standards? Do we cast the first stone upon another while consciously living in sin ourselves? Many folks believe that if you don't follow a certain faith or a certain way, you are doomed to a final eternity of hell and fire and brimstone. You don't believe a certain holy book, you'll be met with dire consequences while living in your afterlife. Now, while I respect folks' right to live how they want and believe how they want to believe, I only ask that those same folks follow and allow the other folks the same rights and benefits. Everyone doesn't believe like you believe. Everyone doesn't think like you think, and everyone doesn't worship like you worship. If we treat people as individuals and how they treat you, we will all get along so much better. Think of it like this. There's so many languages spoken around the world. If you live in Japan, you're going to speak Japanese. You live in France, you're going to speak French. If you live in England, you're going to speak English. So if we can understand that very simple concept without disrespect, even making attempts to learn multiple languages, then why is it so difficult to accept that folks may speak different languages to relate to the grand architect? Why is it so difficult for a person in a religion to accept that another religion has a different way of communicating with the creator that works for him? Is it really easier to assume our way is the only way and to denigrate others? Really? Must we judge them and talk down to them and assume that they're going to be doomed to an eternity of fire and pitchforks and horns because they choose not to accept the same prophet? Really? It's really, really, really possible that the other way is just as good as your way. I had this fight with Mrs. J all the time. I drive one way home and she chooses a different way. We've tested it with 2 cars and we arrived at the J residence literally at the same time. Bob Marley concludes his entrance into our consciousness with the line, "The road of life is rocky and you may stumble too. So while you talk about me, someone else is judging you." Think about that. Really, think about that. That's the Murr, Marcus's unrelated rant that ain't got nothing to do but what we in here talking about tonight. That's the end of the show, the inaugural show on Legacy Internet Radio. Remember, independence is key to building your own legacy. I want to say peace to all the stars and all the squares. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Legacy Internet Radio is live, y'all. We got new shows, we got advertising, and we got all kinds of stuff that we gonna be doing on this website. We need y'all to be down with us. We gonna be back on Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J next week. Be back next week. We'll see you. Peace.